See the man almost there. They say this is a big rich town.
Sun's back.
Innit? Oh.
Rained a bit this morning.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this British weather because 1 minute it's bare hot and then the day after it's raining, but it's still warm. And then
You just
the
don't know
next
what
day
to
it's
wear,
mad
to be
hot.
honest with you. It's
Yeah.
very up and down.
Yeah, because one day you can come out in a string vest, next day you'll be wearing a puffer jacket.
It is.
Like, make it make
Too
sense. But
unpredictable.
it's been a good week. It's been a
It's been
good,
nice,
nice,
though.
warm week.
Can't complain.
Yeah. And hopefully now we're on the way to more sunny days
I think so.
than rainy days. So,
It's about time. It's June. May was a joke.
oh, listen. So someone was telling me that apparently we're a month behind in the weather.
Yeah, apparently there's a heat wave coming.
What?
Yeah, someone
Don't
was
say
like,
that.
Yeah, heat wave.
Oh,
I was like, really?
listen, I'll be waving from my house. I ain't in no heat
You're
wave.
not a fan of the warm weather?
I am, but there's warm and then there's...
Just hot.
See, yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't mind the sun as long as there's a breeze. If there isn't a breeze, I struggle.
Yeah, the UK's humid.
It's different heat.
Disgusting.
Like, you stand outside for 2 hours, you want to go and sleep. Like, honestly, it's straight nap time.
It's not nice. That heat
But-
stroke.
Oh, also, Ben sends his regards. Unfortunately, he couldn't be with us today for one reason or another. We'll let him tell you when he gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what are we kicking off with today then?
Gonna miss the dad jokes, but yeah.
Yeah.
Innit? Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. In honor of Ben. Yeah. Let's see. Let's all try and come up with one dad line.
I was gonna say let's take this conversation to the east, but I don't even.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know
Wow.
if that even made sense. I don't even know if that makes sense.
No. Oh, hold on. Let's see.
Mare? Anything to do with Mare?
Oh, that was it. Here's one. Yeah, yesterday it was really sunny, but today it was raining, man. You could say that the weather's having a mare.
Oh my.
Ah, see?
Sounds like
The
Ben.
spirit of Ben, innit? The spirit of
Ben
Ben.
is present in the building, present in the room, present in the room.
Sounds like Ben.
Boy, but yeah. Yours?
I can't think of one off rip. So I mean, it will just come when it
Yeah.
comes. It comes.
So you're going to drop one in the episode, yeah?
I'll try and drop one somewhere.
Benjamin.
Yeah, for honor of Ben.
Uh-huh.
But yeah.
Let's see how it goes. I don't know if you guys have heard of this show. To be honest, I only recently heard about it. And it's called The Mare of Easttown. So you can watch it on Sky Atlantic. Yes.
Yes.
It's fairly recent, to be honest. Stars Kate Winslet. Shout out NSG. But yeah, I've only recently heard about it, but apparently it's been doing very well.
It's very popular. It's got very good
Yeah.
reviews from what I can see anyway. It's been rated like 4 or 5. So I mean, if it's rated 4 and 5, it has to be something good, right?
Yeah, well, that's the whole reason why we watched it and why we're doing it today. I thought it was quite interesting, to be fair. So, I mean, if I give you a bit of a background, but before I give you the background, just to make sure that everyone knows who's tuned in, if you haven't seen it, then we are going to spoil everything in the show. We're going to be talking about the show in detail. So if you haven't seen it, press pause, go and watch all 7 episodes, and then come back and press play. Is it? So, Mare of Easttown is basically about, you've got Mare, which is her name, Kate Winslet's name, and she's, a detective?
Yeah, a DCI.
Yeah? Oh, sorry, line of treaty and things there, yeah?
You know, you got to get
Throwing out
that.
the acronyms.
A
Listen,
DCI.
British people are acronyms, you know.
Detective, constable, investigator, whatever.
Oh,
sorry.
oh,
Maybe I got it wrong, sorry. But I'm out of, let's just say DCI.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm going to stick with detective, personally, but...
A detective investigator. DI.
Yeah, she's a detective in this small town called Easttown, as per the name. And they are investigating the disappearance of a girl. However, within that investigation, or during that investigation, I think, another girl is shot and killed. We don't know who by. So the whole show is basically trying to find out who shot and killed this girl. And a few other little stories along with it, side stories. But it's quite interesting. Quite interesting. I think I wasn't really expecting Mare to be. How do you say it actually? Is it Mare?
In the beginning, I thought
or
they
Mare?
called her Mayor, so I was like, is she the mayor?
That's
what I thought, and then I
That's what I
realised
thought.
no, her name's Mare.
But I think it's the accent. I think here it should be called Mayor.
Mare.
And there it's like Mayor.
Yeah,
Mayor.
because they say mayor, whereas I'm like Mare, and then it sounds like mayor,
Yeah.
but it's like no, it's Mare, Mare, like night Mare. Okay, so Mare is she wasn't what I expected in terms of character wise. She was quite, without being rude, rough around the edges. You know, she had a lot of issues and struggles that she was dealing with, and I didn't understand this whole thing about the basketball shot.
I don't know why that was in it.
It was so
I
irrelevant.
don't know why it was in it. I think it was just to establish that the women in the show have a long relationship, like a relationship that was from high school or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't understand why they made a big deal about something she did in high school as a basketball player. Like, had nothing to do with her career, had nothing to do with. Is that why everyone respects it? Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, like I don't understand. So apparently, well, not apparently. So she took this shot, right?
Michael Jordan out here.
Yeah, in a basketball game to win the school their first championship, and it was basically in extra time. But it's got nothing to do with her being a police officer. It's got nothing to do with she never went pro or nothing like that. You know, there was no. I don't understand it.
And it's like every woman around her age was in that team.
Yeah, like literally
How small
everyone.
is this town?
Honestly.
One school.
But then if you think about it, we are like, Easttown is the town that they live in. So it's like a very small community. Everyone knows each other. Everyone's kids know each other. They all went to high school together. That's what it just seems a very close-knit community. So I feel like every radio went, they were like, oh, hi, man. And I'm like, bro, like, everyone knows her. Like, people are just been in her line, like, oh, sorry. Like, one of the old people in the community was, he was just calling her up saying, oh, man, there's someone in my garden. And she just pulls up. So you can tell it's very, like, close-knit. Everyone knows each other. People have grown up together. People been living there for years.
Yeah.
That's techie, though. Because it's like you're meant to be policing the community, but if you're friends with the community, how are you going to police the community?
You come across like a snake.
Yeah, and then on top of that, it's like all of them was getting onto her because obviously she still hasn't found this missing girl and it's been so long, and it's like, all right, look, guys, like I'm here doing my job, but at the end of the day, like it's just me here with the chief.
Yeah,
that's
it.
it.
Yeah, it's
really.
literally one police department.
Isn't it?
Like, help. Like it was hard for her, but you know the bit when they were in the reunion and they were arguing in the queue, and it was just that's when I was like, man, shut up! Like, why are you arguing with a woman whose child is lost? Like,
bro, she kept going on and
and her friend was like, man, please, man, stop.
It was just wrong
please.
time.
And she was just kept going on, and I was like, is this the kind of woman we're dealing with? Like,
Isn't it? Wrong time.
Stop it. Like the woman's dying of cancer. Let her be angry. Like,
Yeah, and this is the thing, she just kept questioning. She was just like, yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's right that you went to the press. It's like, bro, we are literally in a queue about to get called up on stage to get an award, and now you want to talk about this right here, now. It
And
was
she
just
said
like,
to
why?
her, it's not a personal thing, it's just I want my daughter back, which makes sense. Like, it's been a year, we don't know if she's dead, we don't know where she is. Obviously, I'm going to go to the press, get some attention, so you can take it more serious.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't know why I don't know, because I kind of get the vibe that she felt like she failed in her job. But then at the same time, I don't know, she just was a bit like...
nonchalant about it.
Like,
I did what I can, so that's it.
Yeah, like, it's like, bruv, look, it's been a year, bro. Like, let go kind of vibe. And it's like...
Innit?
This is meant to be a friendship.
Child. Yeah,
Exactly.
like, this is a woman's child. Like, her daughter has gone missing, and it's just like...
And the thing is, she's got her own daughter as well.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
the
like,
thing. So it feels... But I feel like... I think as we go through the episodes, we get to know who she is more, and we understand, like, what things have gone on prior to... So, like, we're kind of meeting her at a point where it's kind of like, all right, I'm trying to solve a case where this girl's been missing for over a year. And then this new case comes up with another girl being killed. Are they connected? She doesn't know. She hasn't been able to figure out the other one. So she probably feels blame from everyone in the town. Like, you haven't found, like, our kids aren't safe. So I feel like it's like she's holding that, then the new death. Then obviously we later on find out that her son committed suicide. Then you realise that her son's mother is in rehab and she's looking after. I mean, her grandson's mother's in rehab. And that she's looking after, she's got full custody. So there's a lot of things going. I just don't know. There's a lot going on. Like her ex-husband
lives in her backyard.
And is getting married to one of her friends.
Yeah, that is so
it's like
dumb.
it's just a lot. Her mum's moved in.
Small time, isn't it? Small time.
It's so dumb how they did that, but it is a lot going on for her. And I think in such short space of time, maybe from when her son died, so much of that happened and she didn't deal with it.
Yeah.
And she tried to throw herself into work, like.
That's
You know,
probably the worst thing to do.
That junkie and she like broke her ankle. I was like,
Yeah.
first of all, you didn't even turn off your car and close the door.
Fam, fam.
You just ran, and it was like your ankle's broken. Like, so it's like she really wanted to get a win. I think.
Yeah, and I feel like the whole town looked at her different because it was like, like your son committed suicide. You're the police officer, kind of thing. So what was going on in your house? And then on top of that, you ain't found this girl. So she's probably thinking, I'm a bit like, she's probably paranoid, thinking, like, you lot, man, like, give me a break kind of thing. Yeah, I haven't found the girl. My son's committed suicide. But I feel like she didn't really have time to process what her son had done.
She didn't give herself the time either.
That's it.
The help was there. Like, the bereavement counselling was there. And she did, and like, her family do say she doesn't talk about it at all or anything. So.
Yeah, I thought it was quite mad. Even like the flashbacks. How her son used to treat her. I just used to think, I would have punched him in the face, bro.
But then you have to think about it. He was a drug addict, so like he was under the influence. I don't know. He was.
He was.
Yeah, and diagnosed.
Health problems and illnesses and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a lot.
And then obviously, we found out later on that her dad as well committed suicide. So for her, that's got to be a real mental battle because it's like, my dad and then my son. So, because for me, when she was asking about her grandson, saying that, like, look, is this, like, suicidal thing something that can be passed down? Because, and I felt that for her. I felt like, boy, she really is.
She wants to try and avoid it as much as
possible.
Like she feels like it's partially her fault. Like she blamed herself for her dad.
Yeah.
And her son, they told her that he was like, I hate you, so she thought, that's my fault.
Yeah.
And her grandson as well is the thing where she's trying to make it work, but his mum as well is like, you're going to ruin him, like your son hated you, it's going to be the same thing, kind of thing. So they really got under her skin in that aspect. But she was, the only person she was loving to was her grandson.
Legit.
Like,
Like,
everyone else.
She wasn't like loving towards her.
Yeah, because there was even a scene where the daughter said something like, this is the part where you be a mum.
Oh yeah, when she was asking for advice.
Yeah, that was it. And then she was like, okay. And then she sat down as if to say, okay, let me just turn on this switch real quick. And I thought, bruv, like, you got a second chance here. Look, if you feel like you failed your son, fair enough, you're trying it with your grandson, but you've got a living daughter right there. Like, but I can't lie, she is good at what she does. Because when they were in the park, her and Detective Sable. Yeah. Her and Detective Sable, who was also in X-Men.
What was he again?
Not only X-Men.
And WandaVision.
He's
Wanda. He came as Wanda's brother.
Yeah. So he, obviously, they were both in the park. And when she was like, there's going to be like bullets somewhere. And he was like, bruv, we're in a park. Like, how are we going to find the bullets? And then she's just walking around and she's like, the bullet ricocheted off of here. Oh, there it is in the tree. I thought, okay. She knows what she's doing.
She knows what she's doing.
For a small town detective, she's good at what she does. And then she was like progressing. And I was thinking, she's asking the right questions. She's doing the right thing. She's going to get this case. And then she goes and does something dumb. Where she puts the drugs in the baby mama's car. And then snitches. Yeah. I just thought, bruh, why?
And it's so dumb because it had a label on it that was obviously from the police.
Yeah.
So you clearly were desperate enough to really think about it clearly.
And then even the fact that she stole it from the evidence lockup.
Yeah.
And then she planted the same drug. Instead of you to now go out and buy from someone new where there's no trace of it, you went to go and tamper with the evidence logs where there's evidence.
She got caught way too quick.
Yeah, that was like rookie move.
In it.
But just to give context to people that but So her grandson's mother is in rehab, but she's in the process of leaving rehab, and she wants to take custody of her grandson. So Mare decides, I don't want that to happen, and decides to just put the drugs in her car, innit?
It didn't work, kind of backfired, because
Yeah.
she would have really got
She got
custody.
clocked, boy.
Yeah.
It was super quick. Like, she put the drugs in the car. The next day, her manager's like,
Give me your badge and
give your gun. You're off this case. Agent Sable's going to take over.
No, but I liked how he done it, because he was just like, bruv, cut the shit, all right? I know it was you. She's like, and he's like, badge, gun. She's like, what? He's like, bruv, listen, you're lucky I'm not taking you to prison. So, badge, gun, home.
I'm glad he made her do the bereavement counselling, though.
Yeah, that
Really
was a good
cared
shot.
about her, like-
Yeah. And that's the thing, you could tell that she needed it, because it was just like, she's there, but she's not there.
She was a walking zombie.
Yeah. And you can tell that there's some kind of bitterness or something within her.
Resentment or
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
And I
something
think she
on
was
her back.
angry that Frank was carrying on with his life. Like it was and her mum as well. Like she was angry at everybody else. I think for carrying on.
Yeah, yeah. Because she didn't want to. Well, she never. The family said that she never spoke about it. She never dealt with it. She never really processed it.
Yeah.
So
that means she's never kind of moved. She's still stuck in that time. Because if you don't talk about it, you might think you've moved on, but you haven't really.
Yeah.
Because everyone else has moved, but not everyone's else moved, but everyone's
Dealt with
processed it
yeah.
and is moving on
And healing.
from it and healing from it.
Yeah.
In that process.
Yeah, because the fact that she hadn't. So obviously, her son committed suicide in the attic of her house that she currently lives
They
in.
still live.
Yeah, and the fact that she didn't go to the attic at all was
Yeah.
like, yeah, you definitely haven't.
And she took her son down from hanging in the attic.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's
That is
traumatic
something
enough.
a
That's too
parent
much.
shouldn't
I
have
would
to
want to
do,
move.
Yeah.
Even for Siobhan,
Yeah.
who found him.
Yeah, that was another thing. So her daughter Siobhan, so how it happened is, was it that Mare got a phone call
Saying that
Someone
he was
saw him go into.
the house or something, or the basement.
and he wasn't looking all there. So then obviously they've called Mare. Mare's called her daughter and was like, "Yo, Siobhan, go have a look." So obviously she's had a look, and then she sees her brother hanging.
she
dead.
calls
So
hysterical.
but she blames her mum because she's like, "Bruv,
it shouldn't have been me. To find him.
yeah, it should have been you
But-
coming down."
If the mum knew that he would commit suicide, she wouldn't be like, Siobhan, go check.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing where she was like, I'm scared, Siobhan, go check. It was just, go check on your brother.
Yeah, but I think her vibe was more of a you're just so tied into work, you just couldn't be bothered. By the way, guys, I'm on my phone because I am terrible with these names, so I'm just I'm just trying to get the correct names.
There's
You
too
know what I
many
mean?
names, man.
There is a lot.
There is.
isn't
There's
there?
a lot of characters, a lot of names. But I'm trying to remember Sable's first name.
Colin.
Or Officer Colin.
Colin.
So obviously we spoke about Colin, and I felt for him. He was. I can't lie. He was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
came in so happy and it was like. so
Yeah.
happy
We should
to
give
be
some
happy.
context as to why he came, though.
Yeah, Erin.
Mm.
Because when we meet Erin, single mum, she lives with her dad who is really mean to her.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah, he's not the nicest.
He wasn't nice. So
No.
he was anyway. Yeah, he wasn't nice. And then her baby's father, Dylan, comes with what's the ginger girl's name? Bianca. Not Bianca.
Why EastEnders? Yeah.
She was giving me Bianca
Yeah.
vibes.
Yeah, okay, so Dylan's girlfriend was very horrible to Erin when he came to collect DJ, Dylan Jr. And it's just like, when I first saw that scene, I was like, right, Dylan's just gonna let
Brianna.
Brianna,
That's it.
gonna just let Brianna talk to Erin like this? Like,
Yeah.
she's like, bitch, don't call my boyfriend, but he's the father of my child. Stop texting him, but he's the father of my child. Like, it was
Yeah.
just
Yeah, like, what do you want me to do?
innit? It
I
was-
thought that was a bit mad though.
Yeah, and he was just there like,
Yeah, he should have stepped in and been like, "Yo, listen, come.
yeah.
You look. Firstly, you can't be talking like that to the mother of my child. Secondly, just in general,
But
like.
it shows the type of person he is, though.
He
You don't care.
Yeah,
It
he
makes
don't.
sense because he didn't want the baby anyway.
Yeah. And then she just had
I mean,
it.
it doesn't justify it, but yeah. So then the baby needs ear operation as well.
Mm.
His hearing is affected or something like that. So the dad's like, I'm not paying for that. I pay for his nappies. I pay for his milk. I'm not paying for the ear surgery. And I was just like, what? I was so confused. I thought her dad was abusing her. Like,
Same. Like, cause he just comes across very aggressive
yeah.
and very what's the word I'm looking for? Just negative and like.
I thought he was gonna hit her.
Angry.
When he had the hot food. Like, she heated up mac and cheese. I don't know what it was. It was hot and he was so angry. He was up in her face. I was like, oh.
Yeah, because I can't lie though, he's got a point.
Yeah, like, why am I paying for a
Yeah,
child?
I'm
When I
like,
didn't tell you something
where's
about?
the pappy?
Yeah.
You know, where is
But that's
the pappy?
literally what he said though. He goes, why don't you ask the dad to
Yeah,
pay for it? Like, I'm paying for all these other things.
Yeah,
Which
and
is,
you.
it makes, exactly, and you, and this house, and I get
It's the way
it,
he
but
was doing
the
it.
execution was not great.
Yeah, definitely not.
So, yeah, and then, unfortunately for her, she thinks she's got a date. That really sucked, man.
Yeah,
Getting ready
that
at
was
her best
peak.
friend's house. Got there, turns out she'd been catfished by Brianna. That was horrible as well. Dylan again was standing there while they punched her, kicked her,
Yeah.
swore at her.
But I don't understand that because why would you want to be there
Yeah.
to watch your baby moms get punched up? Like, I get that you don't like her and you're pissed off of her that she had the child and you didn't want the child. But for her to now get beaten up in front of you, you're standing there
And
watching
why is she
it.
getting beaten up for
And
anyway?
then for nothing.
Well,
She was
well,
texting him about,
she-
I've been swimming wearing that.
yeah.
But, okay.
She was trying
Talk
to-
to Dylan about it. Tell him to control what she's doing. Like, tell him
True.
to deal with it. But she was aggressive as hell.
No, but he probably snitched though.
Yeah, he did.
I think Dylan snitched because obviously she sent him the "Hey Big Head" text, long time. You know, if you ain't getting over there, you can get over here kind of message.
Yeah, but that's just, you're just knowing Brianna, that type, the
you
girl
answer
like
for
Brianna,
trouble.
you're answering for yourself for trouble. You might as well just let it
She was
live.
waved though, innit?
Yeah.
She was waved. She just come out of lockdown. You know, she's feeling good. You know.
Boy, Dylan was nothing to even be missing.
Yeah, he
He
just,
was horrible.
he's horrid.
Like, he was
Ugh.
so horrible.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the next morning she's found dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and that
that's-
was gone.
I was gonna say, and that's how they kind of start us off with the first episode. A whole, you kind of, because at first I was thinking, why do they keep showing this girl? And then I put two and two together, like, okay, something's gonna happen to this girl. And then when we see the end, we're like, okay, so this is what kind of show, because I didn't actually read, the premise of the show, so I was kind of watching it
Yeah,
like,
as it
as
went
it
on.
unfolds. So when I was like, okay, cool, this is gonna be the storyline kind of thing. So
Yeah, I found it interesting that they ran both stories at the same time because that caught you off guard. It kind of made you think, oh, missing girl, this girl's dead. It's definitely linked. It's definitely the same thing. But then obviously it's not and all that stuff. And it's like, rah, okay. But there was a couple little things that they gave us that I thought, oh, okay, there it is. Like with the priest. And obviously he had some kind of case against him when he was in a different parish to do with young girls. So then it was like, oh, okay, I think it's him then. And it's like, wait, oh, no, it's not. So they kept you entertained and they kept it flowing. And I did like that.
It was good.
Yeah, but even, sorry, what was his name? Colin. Yeah, so Colin, right? I mean, he came in just good energy, you know?
yeah.
Came in,
Like, innit?
Yeah, coffee in hand.
Innit?
Drink coffee. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, got one for you, yeah, whipped cream, yeah. And it's just like, right, and she's like, get in the car.
Yeah.
No, she went and he was like, can I come?
Oh, yeah, that was it. Because he was like, are we carpooling? Or, because you haven't sent me the address. She was like, get in. And it was just like, Rob, boy, you're just angry for nothing. But, yeah, no, he just came on good energy. And I felt like he was what she needed in terms of like an upbeat or like a happiness, essentially.
Because she's not got any in her life, really, if you think about
The
it.
town's miserable.
Yeah.
Town's miserable, girl's missing, she ain't found it, they ain't gonna be happy.
And her mum's on her back. Like, just
Literally
I
on
am
her
Mom's
back.
banter.
Do you know what made me laugh, actually? You know when she took out the ice cream from the vegetable?
Bro, she took out a vegetable packet.
And I was
out
thinking,
the
why is she
freezer.
taking out a vegetable packet at night? And
And
she
then
was almost
Hershey's.
smiling, and then she opened it up, and I was like, oh, rah, that's a good hiding spot, you know.
It is.
The bit when Mare told him about the drugs, she was like, I'm lost for words, I don't know what to say. Actually, I do know what to say.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, that spun me because the mum, like I thought she was just calm but she flipped. Even when she met the guy at the door,
Oh yeah.
and the mum was just loitering by the stairs. She was like, hello. She was like, you right? What's your name? Oh, I've heard a lot about you. But I love how like raw Mare is as well. She was like, bruv, don't lie. We just spoke about it 5 minutes ago. Like, stop all of this. And it was just
She's
like,
sick of her mum.
Yeah, like,
She's sick of it.
nah, her mum she is hilarious. Like, she is just on banter. But for me, yeah, the whole ice cream thing, I was confused because she took out a bag of vegetables and then Hershey's Kiss chocolate sauce, and I was thinking,
Why is she gonna put that? What?
what's going on here? And then when she took the ice cream out, but then someone came to the
and she was
door.
like,
She was pissed. She was like, oh.
Should we think about that all day?
Innit?
Yeah.
You know the ones where you're waiting for everyone to either go to bed or go out or
Like,
something.
enjoy your snacks.
Exactly.
But there was another scene, I think in like the first episode, where Mare takes out the iPad from inside a cereal box and gives it to
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, why is the
You know when you live with too many people, you gotta hide stuff.
you got to
Yeah,
hide
big
stuff.
facts.
You know that
Good
it's gonna be
hiding
gone.
places.
Big facts.
It's difficult. But yeah, Colin. Also, he was brought in because he solved a case of a missing child.
Yes.
That was ongoing as well. So he was meant to be ideal for this case.
Yeah, because he's meant to be like the big shot, innit?
Yeah.
But
But he seemed really young.
yeah.
Or maybe I just see him as a young person because of X-Men.
No, even to me, like he just seemed young, but obviously we find out that he technically didn't solve
Yeah,
the
he didn't
case.
solve nothing.
He overlooked something, but then the family of that missing girl hired a private investigator, and then the private investigator, did he like die?
He
Became
went
ill or
to,
something.
He had
Yeah.
overdose, his lung collapsed or something like that.
And he passed on the information.
Yeah, and then I think he went to the office and the sister was getting rid of stuff and was like, you can take anything you want. And then he saw it, he was like, haha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then by the time he
Credit
came
for it.
back, he was dead. So then he was like, oh well.
Listen, do what you gotta do.
That's
As long
it.
as
Climb
it's
up them
co-
ranks,
As
boy.
long as the case is solved.
That's it. You ain't hurting nobody.
Exactly.
Climb up them ranks.
I did it
But
all.
yeah, I think he was kind of in awe of Mare. Like he just saw her detective skills and was like, yeah, rah, this woman is a lot. And I loved the scene when he was drunk at the bar.
Oh yeah, I liked that one. I did like that one as well.
Yeah, because for me it was good acting because I was like, yeah, this guy is he's burst, like, and he was talking the most, trying to throw in little lines, trying to move to her as well.
I can't believe he fell for Mare.
I don't
Of all
understand.
People, yeah, that's
What was that?
I don't understand it because
maybe the total opposite. It's a track, isn't it?
Clearly.
true, yeah, because he might think, oh yeah, I can change her because she's just
Nah, not
negative and just
Yeah, she's just so down and gloomy and
yeah, like everything's against her. She's her against the world. It's
she's angry about everything.
yeah, but I'm surprised that she
very
even
cold.
entertained any like. Surprised she
The
entertained
man,
him.
Yeah, she entertained the man.
Surprised she entertained the other guy. Yeah, she's just I don't know. She's just negative in it, and she's wrapped up in her work, and it looks like she's just uninterested in anything that's not work. So even when guys were moving to her and trying to talk to her, or even be entertaining, she just wasn't having it.
No,
So I don't know why he would fall for her.
I don't know either. His mum knew better.
Yeah, the mum was
Yeah.
very like, yeah,
And it sucks.
because she
Obviously,
knew.
But the mum knows best.
Yeah, they really
everybody
do.
says it. Mum knows best, and I just think he was so delusional, maybe, to what was realistically not going to work out.
Yeah.
I can't believe they went on a date.
I'm surprised she chose him over the other guy.
Yeah.
Richard.
Yeah,
And that guy was potential.
he was in
Listen.
something. What was he
He's
in?
in many things.
Yeah,
he
he's
was
in
in
both
Iron
things.
Man.
Yeah.
He's in loads of things. He was in Iron Man 3.
I'm sure he was even
But
in
Little
Spider-Man.
Peaches.
Yes.
He's in so many things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Guy
Even the
Pearce.
black guy though, the black
Yeah,
chief.
The chief.
of
Oh,
police.
yeah.
What's he in?
Isn't he in not Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
No, that's the wrong
I
person.
can't remember. But
Yeah, he's in quite a
If you have
few
Kate
things.
Winslet in a show, you can afford to have all these big.
Yeah, that's
familiar
facts.
faces.
Yeah, that's,
That's
true. That's
facts.
true. Even Zainab, I've recognised her in something else.
What?
Who's Zainab?
The daughter. Is it Zainab?
Siobhan.
Siobhan. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa.
There you go. That's a Ben.
How's she gonna be standards? I'm like,
The
Zainab.
thing is, Kiddo's already said Bianca. Now Kamara says Zainab. I don't know
And
what's
Spirit of
going on
Ben,
today.
you get the names wrong.
Oh, I was like Zainab.
That's what
I knew the name wasn't ringing a
was
bell.
thinking,
Like I was
is it a
thinking,
black woman called Zainab?
I was thinking maybe that's a real name, not a character name. I don't
Sorry,
know. I was
Siobhan.
confused.
Siobhan,
yeah, Siobhan's been in a
That's
few things. I've seen
Zainab.
something else.
That is hilarious.
I like Siobhan.
Siobhan, yeah.
I liked her.
She was cool, but I didn't quite understand.
They were giving a lot of emphasis on the fact that she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they're trying to say.
Because no one had an issue with it.
Yeah, like it was fine. It seemed like everyone was cool with it.
Yeah. Or maybe they were just trying to show her being a teenager.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
just a
true.
bit of diversity.
Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah.
she got a new girlfriend quick. Cause
Yeah, that other
you know
girl.
when the other girl saw them.
Listen,
And she screamed. And then, oh
That-
my gosh.
lady.
that was
Grandma.
peak. Oh, that was peak.
That was so funny. I was
That
like, oh
was
no.
peak.
Because all I saw was the grandma.
In it.
That's it.
Her glasses on.
Yeah, she was Kate old, boy. Kate old.
And you know what funny was when Mare was like, "Are you right?"
Yeah.
And she was like,
Of course.
"Yeah."
Bruv, Mare got onto her. Mare was like, "I there's a bump on your head, bruv. Why do you need the ambulance
And she
for?"
was pulling in and it was like ambulance and
Innit?
police and everything.
And then even they were like, "Bruv, she could be concussed, bruv.
Innit?
Like, she's an old lady. Like, have some, you know."
But her and her mum, I think it's just a mutual way of them loving each other.
Yeah. I love their
Cuss each
relationship.
other, have no
Yeah.
sympathy for each other. Just, yeah.
It's just the relation. That's just how the
Maybe she's
relationship
just a
is.
version of her mum.
Yeah, just another
Yeah,
version.
I think so. And then obviously, because she probably doesn't like herself, she doesn't like her mum. So it's like, God, I got to deal with myself.
Probably leading onto that path as well.
Yeah. But she's, I don't know, because even like when she was saying, "Oh yeah, should I go to like school outside of town and all that stuff?" I think it's almost like a raw, like, I'm not trying to be like you, mum. Like, should I spread my wings here? But that scene was so awkward. I mean, I feel like the grandma was in the wrong for that, you know?
Why was
Because
she letting her in the
this
house
is what I mean. If
to
my
lay
ex
down on the
comes
chair?
and it's like, "Oh yeah, Joel told me that he's out shopping and he's on his way back," I would have been like, "Okay, so you can wait in the car," or "Okay, let me just give him a ring and find out." No, "Oh yeah, come in,
Go
sit down."
downstairs.
Fall asleep on the chair.
That's what I'm saying. And then obviously,
Siobhan
yeah,
should wait until she got to the room, to be honest.
yeah,
She
that's
don't
true.
live alone,
Yeah,
anybody could be
that is
sitting there.
true.
Yeah, but I think the basement is her area though,
Yeah,
so I don't think she
yeah,
expected to
yeah.
see
Her ex.
her ex sitting on the sofa.
Yeah,
The ex
mad
that she
box.
left, the ex that got
When they were just
Hi.
about to perform live.
When they
And
were
then
gonna do
vomited
in it.
on herself.
and everywhere.
Nah, she deserves better.
Yeah, she did.
She
And she
really
got
does.
better. Because when she was like to the girl, I don't know if I should leave because I'm here with you. She's like, "I have cold longer than our relationship." So you can go if you want to go. Like, that was funny.
Peak. It was peak. But no, she, yeah, I think she was a good comparison against her mum.
Yeah.
And it was a good way to see how, yeah, like she's dealt with it. She's kind of moved on. But even, I was a bit suspect when they saw Siobhan at the park and then obviously Mare was trying to call her and she wasn't picking up. I was a bit like,
Oh no,
Yeah,
I hope she's
she
not
did
involved.
yeah, she's got something to do with it. But
She's just a good person because she tried to help Erin
Yeah,
when she got beat up.
yeah. I just felt like it's just a sticky situation, man.
It is.
Especially when you're there and you're trying to help, and then obviously, because I thought she went with her
That's what I
at the
thought.
beginning, but she didn't. She, made her own way somewhere, boy.
Yeah.
It's just a
Somehow.
lot. It's a lot.
But who else was there? There
Frank.
was
Who lives in
Frank?
the backyard? I don't
Frank, the
understand.
husband.
oh, Mare's
Why
husband.
does he live in her garden? Like, I don't understand.
Bruv, this
With his
guy.
new fiance, like, it doesn't make sense.
It's talk about rubbing it in your face,
Like,
in your face, because literally you look outside your window
And he's there.
and he's there with his new family,
and he's still close with her family. That's the worst
Yeah.
thing. He told everyone except for her that he's engaged.
yeah, and he invited them to the
Yep.
to the wedding.
Have an engagement party. And that wedding was so dry. Oh,
Bruv.
wow.
I felt for him though, because I think obviously because of what happened to the son, that changed her, and then he couldn't deal with her no more.
Yeah.
But I don't know, she just had it out for him, innit?
Yeah.
She was still feeling it.
She was
I think.
frustrated with him.
Yeah.
I think it doesn't help that the person that he's engaged to is like a friend or a person that she knows as well. It's not like someone out of the
Out town.
area, out
Yeah.
of town that you met. And then it's like, stop it off, you lot are living in my back garden.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Small town business, isn't it?
It is.
That's what happens. Small town business.
but yeah, they don't really show much about him though. Like they kind of just briefly
They made
show,
us think a bit.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he might be a suspect.
Mm.
But then that kind of blew
That bit
over.
pissed me off because I was like, if he's the father of this child,
This is, I was thinking this is
Fam.
very
This is
too
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too much.
Like, what?
That was mad.
But Mare, that bit, I think she was wrong. Like, when
She-
she just came banging on the door, like, and it come and took to you now. Did you have like? Then I was like, oh my god, like your daughter's right there.
Yeah, that was. Do you know? I get it, but at the same time, it was wrong because, for me, I'm thinking that she's thinking, fam, like you're my ex-husband, like we've got trust here, we've got a daughter together, and you know I'm a detective, but you just happen to leave a bit of crucial information out that you've been helping this girl financially because she's got a child and you felt bad for her. Now, what does it look like? I've just found out my daughter was at the crime scene,
Yeah.
and now I'm finding out my
Yeah.
ex-husband has more of a relationship that I knew of. So she was pissed.
She was.
Yeah, but you would have never known that relationship until now. Do you know what I
Now.
mean? Unless he did say it.
But
Maybe he didn't
also-
think it's
when she did ask, he was like, I
important.
barely know her. Like, I've
Yeah,
never
that's
seen
true.
her.
That's true.
Yeah.
He made it seem like he didn't know her
He's
at
never
all.
seen her before or something. So it is, but everybody just doesn't want to look like a suspect. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
that's
You don't
it,
want to
that's
say
it.
something that's like, oh, so you do know her then?
Yeah,
kind of
that's
thing.
true. That's true.
But
Because it's like, I ain't lying.
innit?
I just ain't telling you the full truth.
I'm telling you, but truth.
Yeah, that's it. But, nah, they didn't show too much of him,
No.
in all honesty. But I felt sorry for the priest. That's it. I
The
can't remember
cousin?
his name. No, so not the cousin, the other
that
priest.
one.
The other
Yeah.
one that spoke to her in the
I thought
night,
his
and
name
then
Martin or something like that.
I really felt sorry for Deacon Mark because obviously he looks mad suspect, right? So naturally, unfortunately, there is some kind of thing that people have against priests when it comes to children.
Yeah.
Because I feel like people feel like they take advantage of their position. Now, we didn't know that this guy had to move Pearce because he had some kind of case, what do you want to call it, trial or
Yeah.
issue with a young girl at his last place. So now they're questioning him, but obviously they only questioned him because he was the last person she called before she died. Now, to me, I was convinced. I was absolutely convinced because he looks like one of them, man.
Yeah, he does. I
Like,
was very convinced, and he was so suspicious,
yeah, he was
He was
moving
so
very
guilty.
sneakily, and then it's like, but then obviously we find out later on why he was moving sneakily. But I was thinking, nah, if it's him, then how are they gonna we're only in a couple episodes in, so how are they gonna spin? Do you know what I mean? So I was thinking, he could be a likely candidate there.
I thought him and the priest were in on time.
that's what I thought.
Because,
The cousin. Yeah, both of the
it
priests.
just looked like they had something they were hiding, or I don't know. It was very. To be honest, I kind of thought they were together. It was just they were really close. But yeah, I was told that he had killed Erin. Up until the point where they found out that he didn't kill Erin.
Yeah, because there was just bare things pointing to him. Obviously, the case, and then in one of the episodes, we find out that he picked her up. But I think it was before that we see him drop her bike into the lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's like, fam, this is.
And then we hear that she rode her bike to the forest.
Yeah.
And then
We
no
saw
one
that,
could find
right?
her. But yeah, no one could find her bike. And then the next scene is him throwing the same bike that's gone missing into the water. So it's like,
Mad suspect.
Yeah,
what's
if
going
you're innocent,
on?
then just go tell them what really happened.
Yeah, but I can't lie.
I think because of the
Imagine
previous
how that
things,
would look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just looks a bit.
It's another
techie.
young girl.
Yeah. And that
Why
would have
she
been
call
case
you?
closed.
Yeah.
She called you, you've got her bike, all right, where's her body? So, but and then obviously everyone just snaked him after that.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, no, you're one of them,
And he
man.
got beat up as well.
Yeah,
sucked.
yeah, that was
That was
peak.
quite sad. He dropped his food on the floor.
Bro,
Really sad.
that would have pissed me off more, I can't lie.
He was just trying to buy some dinner.
Innit? It's been a hard day.
No rice at home, it's
Yeah.
fine, it's fine.
But I can say one thing I was gonna say is this case had a lot of twists and turns. Like things were coming out of the cupboards.
Woodworks, yeah.
Literally, skeletons were dropping out left, right, and center because we find out the baby that Erin has isn't the guy that she said is the dad isn't the dad.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he got shot. I
Yeah.
thought he died.
Bruv.
Oh yeah, her dad.
I
The
actually
girl's
thought he
dad
died.
tried to shoot
He
him.
was wild.
Yeah.
Do you know what made me laugh? You know when
Wild.
Mare went to the back to the police.
She said he's not dead.
And she was like to him,
Oh,
to
yeah.
Erin's dad,
Yeah.
he was like, oh my
I
God, I
shot
just
him.
want to confess that I shot him. And she was like, well, yeah, he's not dead.
Yeah,
And he's
no.
like, what?
Yeah, no, he was convinced. He was like, yeah, listen. Man came into the station on a, you man. So basically, last night I was chasing down one of the ops. And then pop, put two in him. Like Soldier Boy story. Pow, pow. Got him. And then, yeah, he's dead. And she was like, no, he's not dead. And it was like,
He's in the hospital right now.
do you know what? I felt like he felt like, oh man,
Yeah.
I wish I killed him, man.
one
That was
job.
the aim, isn't it? And it's like, rah,
He
you
was
should be happy.
convinced Dylan killed Erin.
Yeah. Because even the way, normally, what I expected was, it's gonna be one of those scenes where he's holding the gun up, handshaking,
Yeah.
he's crying. He's like,
Did you kill her?
Yeah,
Like something
them
like
one.
that, yeah.
Bruv, man said, yo, what?
Yeah.
He got the gun out, just went, pop, pop. Got in the car.
And he
cut.
left him there, yeah.
That's it.
But he had no F's to give.
Yeah, he did.
He
He
did,
his
yeah.
daughter was going to prison.
His daughter's dead.
He was,
so.
I was surprised he was so upset about her dying. I didn't
Same.
think he loved her
Yeah.
at all, if I'm being
It's his
honest.
daughter, I
When his
guess.
cousins came to the house and everything, I was just like,
Those cousins.
Mm.
damn cousin boy.
Listen, that, because for me, yeah, like, how did they find out again that he wasn't, it was a rumour.
They take.
No,
yeah,
it was a
there's-
rumour,
Yeah,
I
something
think.
goes around.
Yeah, because the rumour was
Basically,
circling.
Erin's best friend told
Says-
her mum and Dylan's parents that Dylan's not the dad,
That's it.
but she thinks it's Frank.
Yes, and then obviously that's why she now went to her ex-husband and was like, bruv,
Innit? Oh,
the
father.
town is saying that you're the daddy.
Yeah.
So, is it Jeremy
The streets are
Carlton
saying
or...
it. The
Innit?
streets.
And
That's
because
it.
they're all so close, like Mare and is her name Liz?
Who?
The
Her
friend.
best friend? Let me check.
Um,
Laurie.
Laurie. I keep getting the letters right. Yeah, because her and Laurie's family is quite close. So when they came over, had pizza and stuff, and then one of the cousins, they were like, something like you were with Erin, and he was trying to act like he forgot.
Yes.
He was just like,
Yes.
and I was like, why are you looking so suspicious? Like, so I thought he was the dad.
Yeah, so I also thought that because like it was the way how everything like happened, because literally they were like, oh yeah, because didn't she stay with you for a little while, and then he goes, yeah, they're like a couple of days, and then the sister coming, wait, wasn't it like a couple of weeks or months or something like that? I'm sure it was a couple of months.
And he's like looking around like,
And then
It was
out of
like, it was 3 years
nowhere,
ago, I can't remember.
but yeah, and then he goes, yeah, it was some years ago, but anyway,
I gotta go.
yeah, look at the time, boy. I gotta go. For me, that was like, yeah, this guy did it.
I was like, that's Dylan. That's
This
Dylan.
guy did it. Oh yeah, he's
I
the
thought
dad.
it was the But then I think she took the DNA sample from the beer he was drinking.
Yeah.
And she took
did.
a DNA sample from
Frank.
and she took a DNA sample from
Dylan.
Yeah,
Dylan.
Dylan.
When he was
But-
in hospital. That's Pete though, the way they told him.
But random one. I'll just come to mind when the baby was crying and Dylan had the pillow and he was.
I thought he was
looking
gonna
up
kill
So
the
I
baby.
thought
Oh
so too.
my
I was like,
God.
oh, not it.
I was like, right,
Honestly,
you're gonna kill the baby.
to- Fam, I was thinking
Like, didn't
this
do anything,
baby
did
has
it?
done nothing.
First of all, I was thinking, right, you can walk.
Exactly.
He was walking so slowly. But who does that?
Bruv, if that was NHS, they would have got him out of that hospital, bruv.
And then luckily he was just putting the baby to sleep because he really loved the child.
Yeah,
I'm surprised. I
Yeah,
didn't think he
same.
did.
very surprised. Even the fact that obviously at the end where he came back and gave the money
Yeah,
for the
money,
ear
yeah,
thing,
yeah,
I was thinking, right, yeah, he's a decent
Well, that
guy.
wasn't really his money. It was actually Erin's.
I thought he was gonna steal it.
That's what
Right,
I thought.
yeah.
Yeah, he
he-
was gonna put it in his pocket. I was like, you little.
But that's why I thought they went to the diaries
Yeah,
for the money.
money.
But I
But
don't
he
know.
just was kind of protecting DJ,
Yeah.
really and truly.
But no, that was wild.
And
But
they did this whole suspect thing about when Brianna was like, you weren't at home the night that Erin died. Where were you?
oh yeah.
Where was he?
But that's the other thing. He was moving suspect.
Yeah.
Because man was like, shut up.
In it.
And then he was like, you know what? Cut, get out, go. So for me, that's thinking, you're hiding something.
Yeah,
there.
that's what I thought.
And obviously, you just watched her get beaten up, and you're fine with that. You're letting your current girl chat to her bad. You're fine with that. So I'm thinking, you don't mind if she's dead then.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's got enough motive for you to consider him as
100%.
someone. Because he was just doing a lot of, like you said, you listed all the things. Like he was just doing some suspect things and everything like that.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't think he had it in him.
No.
But then, actually, that being said,
But he changed.
yeah, when they were chasing that girl,
Yeah.
The best
You
friend.
know what?
Bruv.
Yeah, it's funny because when she was running, I was like, I would hide under a car. And then she
she
was
did
under
it.
the car, and then they were like, she's not here. Dragged her out.
Yeah, I was
that's
waiting for that.
terrifying.
Oh,
Do you
that's
think
so
that you're like,
scary,
you're gonna go
innit?
and they go?
You're thinking, yeah, I got you.
nah, for me, it was when he's hovering over her with a gun in her face. I'm
I thought he was
thinking,
gonna shoot her, you know?
I saw your mind. I didn't know you was like this.
I was like, so maybe he did kill Erin then.
Yep. But I can't lie, he needs to get rid of his friend.
Yeah, his friend's useless.
Man is shouting out government names, right? You've got a gun pulled on someone and they're shouting out your government name in the streets
Yeah.
for everyone to hear.
Someone's gonna be like, yeah, I heard,
Someone say, oh,
Yeah,
Dylan!
Dylan.
Someone shouting out Dylan!
and the girl
He was
screaming.
useless. He was just there to be driver. He was
Innit?
useless.
Getaway driver, and that's the thing, he'll take the whole rap.
In it.
That's it. But, yeah, no, so I felt, well, question, did he feel sorry for Brianna?
No,
No,
Really?
not at all.
no.
Really? Because I felt like she is definitely putting on a front, one, yeah?
Yeah, she is.
All mouth, no talk.
Two, Well, no,
No,
well,
but she was
she
beating up
she
Erin.
banged her. Remember?
But it's because she knew she could beat up Erin.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
because
why.
Erin's not
Yeah.
gonna defend herself.
Yeah, and if you notice, it was them ones where it was like, all right, cool, I'm with my gang, and you're on your ones,
Yeah.
so of course I'm gonna
Jump you.
Yeah, but I felt a little bit sorry for her because she was like, oh, like I'm legit facing a case, like this is real, like, and obviously kids are kids in it, and I felt like Mare was a bit extreme to now come in a restaurant, arrest her while she's at work
Yeah.
in front of everyone.
She wanted to humiliate her the way she humiliated
Erin,
though.
yeah,
And I think she deserved it.
Yeah.
She did.
'Cause
How
Can't
do you
lie.
catfish someone
yeah,
just because, like, that was too much. That was...
and then you
And
wait.
then beat her up in front of
Yeah.
loads of
Everyone.
people.
Yeah,
She's
it's like,
lucky
why?
it was
Call
just
out
a
her
restaurant.
name.
I would have called the whole SWAT team. Like, come and get this girl. Like, she's lucky. Her dad was doing too much as well.
Bruv,
Like,
do you know what?
The daughter's horrible.
And the mum was just crying.
Yeah, the mom was just crying.
When he threw the milk
The milk, that scared
through the
me.
window, I was vexed.
Innit?
I was thinking, nah, bruv, the letters are wet, man.
And she just carried on.
This is what I don't understand. I'm thinking the
With
letters
milk
are
on her.
wet.
The milk was on her. Like, she
Fam.
just carried on.
And the problem is, what I don't understand is she knows who it was. But I did appreciate the fact that the missing girl's mum tried to stand up
she
for her.
backed her.
But yeah, I did appreciate that.
She doesn't hate Mare. She just wants her daughter to be found.
Yeah.
Bruv, she's been through enough.
Innit?
Oh, even
Plus
her
she's
situation.
dying.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know that your child would be back before, God forbid, like, if you were to die or something.
Yeah.
So, it just sucks. Like, the whole thing was weird. And, wait, was her daughter a sex worker? 'Cause there was a
Yes.
lot, like,
Yeah.
all the
So-
girls that were missing and getting killed, even Erin was like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Doing the same
sex work.
thing.
Yeah.
So even that, I thought that was a good spin.
That's why I thought it was
because-
like Riverdale. I was like, oh, they're getting sinners. That's why I thought it was
Yeah.
actually the priest. Because I was like, oh, they're getting sinners.
Yeah,
But
them
it
ones.
wasn't.
Where it's like, this person is targeting
Yeah.
sex
Just-
workers.
yeah.
And then it tied in with the priest because it was like, you're trying to,
Cleanse the town.
cleanse some
Yeah.
kind of demon out
I
of
was
there.
probably like,
or-
I've seen this before. But
Yeah, this is a running. This
Innit?
is familiar.
But luckily, they didn't do that. They didn't take it there.
No, because even with that, I thought it was a bit, I don't know, it was necessary because it gave the storyline a little something. But even they had loads of little storylines as well because I can't remember the black lady and her brother who was addicted to drugs. Why are so many people addicted to drugs in this town?
Yeah.
Bro, like,
There's no
something
money
going-
in prostitution,
Yeah.
drugs, like, none of it.
It's a running
It's
trend.
wild.
Really
Innit?
betrayed, like...
but
He was wrong for what he did.
Oh,
Oh,
what he did
my
to
gosh, that's what I'm saying.
Katie?
Yeah.
Katie's mum?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that was so wrong.
How can you give someone false hope like that?
But do you know what? She was smart. She didn't take the
Get
money.
the money.
Nah.
That's when I was
She-
like, she's a G.
Yeah.
Because I thought, right,
I'd
so
give
you're
her a
going
round
to
of
some random
applause.
place with money. You're not telling no
There's
one that you're
evidence
going.
that your daughter's even alive.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, no, he was desperate, boy.
Yeah. Nah, he was smart for that. Definitely smart for it. I don't rate it. Definitely don't rate it.
Nah, he's
because
wrong
that
for that.
is the
He could've
lowest of low.
Of course.
She could have shot him.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then I guarantee you, she would have shot him
Yeah.
and then clocked it. Wasn't been like,
Innit?
and it's like, rah, this is the same person in your house looking after. Well, this
Your
is the
sister-
brother
His sister's literally in
Yeah.
that moment.
looking
babysitting
after your child, bruv. Like, but I felt for her because it just showed you how desperate she was
To find her
to
daughter.
find her daughter.
False hope.
But she was smart about
She
it.
was. Imagine if it was the actual kidnapper, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Like,
fam.
she would have kidnapped too.
Yeah.
He would have
She
put her.
would've kidnapped
Well, at least she would have
He
been.
would've-
Then the
he would've
granddaughter,
killed her.
no, it would have been all techie.
Yeah.
But
He would have killed her.
yeah, like no, I do rate her for not taking the money. It was a very risky thing. She didn't tell no one where she was going because, like you said, if that guy killed her by accident, no one would have known because everyone
Yeah.
would have thought she's gone to work.
Nothing will come
That's
out of
true.
it.
So, but yeah, thank the Lord,
That was
all
weird.
is well,
How can you do that to someone?
and we finally
Yeah,
find.
well,
He was desperate for drugs.
But
He's
that-
been
that's-
desperate
that's-
for the whole thing.
Yeah,
He was
addiction,
desperate
innit?
for
That's
drugs,
what addiction does to you. Like it sent him cuckoo, boy, and then obviously he OD'd. Even with that,
I thought someone killed him.
did they?
I don't know, because he was just like...
Yeah, with the
with
needle.
in his hand. I was like...
I can't lie. I felt for his sister as well
yeah,
because, like,
she was tired.
yeah, she's just tired of him, but at the same time, it's like you're
It's
my
my
brother.
brother. Yeah.
Like I care about you. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, you're a drug addict, and you're just messing up my life. But I can't let go of you, kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did feel for her, but I was very surprised with. In fact, what would you guys do if you was in Laurie's position? So your best friend is Mare. And obviously, you know, you have a feeling that something's going on in your family that might be connected to this killer. But you ain't. Would you say something, or would you just be like, you know what? It's your job anyway,
I think
so.
the husband-wise,
I would have,
because he's
yeah,
been
the
cheating on
husband.
her from day.
But obviously,
But
she
the
didn't know the full
son,
context, did
no.
she, until that day?
Yeah.
I wouldn't protect the husband.
I
But I
protect the
would
son.
protect the son, especially because he's 13 and it was by accident, and it's his dad's fault, really and truly. Like
His dad's
his
a
dad
prick.
really put him in a really weird position. Like,
Yeah.
So I wouldn't protect the husband.
Not even just that, but let's not forget, the dad was willing to kill his own brother.
Honestly, just to protect that
Fam.
secret.
Well, let's give it some context.
He's
So
old.
during the show, we find out that the baby's father is actually her cousin,
Her older cousin.
her older cousin, John Ross.
But we think it's the other cousin first.
Yes. So first,
So we think it's John Ross's brother, which is her
Yeah.
other cousin.
Because he's the one that was acting all suspicious.
he was the one that she stayed around his house
Yeah.
and all that stuff. So it was a bit suspect. Billy Ross, that's him. So it was a bit suspect, and then obviously John came around and was like, "Oh yeah, because that day he had blood on him and all
His
this stuff."
dad,
Yeah.
yeah.
So the dad,
Poor dad, he was
Innit?
shaking.
he was thinking, brother.
Innit? I thought he was like
Like-
had dementia or something.
That's what I thought, but
Yeah.
obviously he just couldn't hold the secret.
Poor guy.
But then we found out, that the cousin slept with his younger cousin
At a family reunion.
at a family reunion in the ranch, and he's the father of the child. And then we also find out that,
She was also dating Dylan at the time, so because no one knew that she was sleeping with...
yes.
What's his name? Sorry? Not
What,
Billy.
the
John.
Yeah.
So she was going out with Dylan, which was... Everyone thought that was DJ's father, but
Yeah.
it wasn't. That was a cover-up. So he let it slide and be like, you know what, because it's going to get techie. Bear in mind, John and Erin's dad, they're cousins as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
And... that's just... No, that's nasty.
Yeah, it's incest.
When I just start to
Yeah.
think about it, that
It's
is...
incest. I don't know if he manipulated her or what, because he was like, oh,
They just
it
started
wasn't
talking.
just us sleeping together. We could confide
Bruv.
in each other. Bruv, you're not.
That
young.
spun me.
She's
That's disgusting.
16.
You
That
could be her
spun
dad.
me.
You're
You could be her
50.
dad.
What are you confiding
The
in?
thing is, you've got a whole child.
Innit? You got
Yeah.
a wife. You got
A
two
wife.
kids. Like you got a daughter who needs all the attention and all the help.
And you're sleeping with your cousin?
Make it make sense.
Fam.
Confide in each
I can
other.
find
That's what spun me, because I'm thinking, this is a youth, bruv. She doesn't know about council tax.
It is.
She doesn't know about
high
direct
school
debits,
drama,
fam.
like,
So what are you confiding in? Oh my God, did you see the episode of this?
Innit?
I don't understand. I didn't understand it at all. But he was clearly in love.
yeah, he was.
She seemed like she was in love, because obviously her best friend then found the picture in the diary of them two and all that
No,
stuff.
but she did that on purpose.
Yeah,
That was
100%.
blackmailing
100%.
thing. She took a picture of him asleep.
Yeah.
She was going to use
You
that
know
one
them ones.
day.
Of course,
She was gonna use that.
remember?
Do you remember this?
I'm sure she was going to post it on Instagram and say, catch and pick up
But
your
the
man
thing
or
is,
something like that.
even though it's blackmail, people are just gonna think, ugh.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
that's the first thing I would
would
think
be
of.
more in him than her.
Of course.
Definitely, because he's the adult, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Because even though she's thinking, rah, I'm gonna be like, obviously, if she was still alive and she decided to use it off her, she'd be thinking, yeah, it's blackmail. But then people are gonna be thinking,
Looking at her too.
because people are gonna think, look at her dad, like, how
Innit?
did you not know that your cousin is sleeping with your daughter?
True.
Like, do you know, like stuff like. Then it's like a lot of questions and concerns.
Yeah, but it's family
though,
though,
pushed
isn't
the
it?
baby on someone else.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
fell in love with that baby.
And he didn't even want it.
In it, but
Like,
he,
it's not
he
his.
actually, I don't know if he tried, but he actually was looking after. He didn't really try because he used to leave it with his parents. But his parents like really took on the job of grandparent more than
Yep.
her dad. So she would have come out looking disgusting as well.
100%. And because that in itself is bad, just knowing that you've led this guy on. This guy doesn't have to be in your life, neither does his family, but it's by false pretense. And then on top of that, you cheated on your guy. So she would definitely look bad.
Yep.
And I think I didn't quite understand why this guy... Because obviously, his son now, right? It's happened before, because obviously we see there is a girl with Down syndrome and she's wearing makeup, and then some of the school bullies start bullying her.
That's
Trust me.
That's John's daughter.
Who?
The girl with
The
the
girl
Down
with Down
syndrome.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So she, and then I thought you meant the boy that was bullying her.
Oh no.
So then obviously the boys that were bullying her, what's the son's name?
The brother.
It's
Aaron.
Ross. Is it Aaron?
I think so.
Ryan.
Oh, Ryan. Ooh,
So
Jesus.
Ryan, yeah, you're all over the place
All
today.
these
ain't
names
you?
that we're throwing.
Do you know what, guys? It's because it's one season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's so quick.
yeah, and it's just quick. There's a lot of people in it. There's a lot of things happening. But yeah, so Ryan now just comes and starts battering this kid with the tray, with the dining tray.
He deserved it.
And yeah, he definitely did. Because I can't lie, I was like, yes,
Oh,
lick
yeah.
him. I was like, get him on him head side. Honestly, I was just thinking,
Horrible.
good, you shouldn't be taking a piss out of
Just
other
throwing
people because
food
that's
at
what
the
you
girl's
get.
face.
For no reason.
And no one said it. A canteen full of kids.
That's
and
it.
No one
That's
said
so,
anything.
and that's so embarrassing.
And it was
Bless
across
her.
the hall,
Yeah,
so
that's
everyone
actually getting shot
can
on her
see.
cheek, on her face. Like, it was so bad.
And she ain't retaliating. She ain't saying nothing back.
Poor
And where was the teachers? Anyway,
That's what I said. Where's the teacher?
Ofsted will have the field day in that place. But yeah, so then obviously he gets taken from school, and then the mum now says, right, what's going on? You're acting out. Is this about what happened before? And then he just says yes, or nods his head. So what happened before was obviously her husband was cheating on her with someone else. So I can't lie, the mum didn't fully know.
No, she didn't know.
Yeah, she just thought he was cheating again with the same person
Yeah, because all she asked was, is it the woman?
from before.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah, and then he lied and said yes. But that for me was like, it was just kind of like, raw, like, you really see the impact of
Yeah.
your decisions
On your kids.
on your kids, like how it affects them and all that stuff. Because obviously we then later go on to find out that it was the son that actually killed her.
Yeah, it's Ryan.
Yeah, it was the kid that killed her because he clocked that, okay, yeah, this is who my dad is actually sleeping with, and I've seen what it's done to my family, and I don't
Before.
want that to happen again.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously man rolled up to her with a gun thinking, yeah, I'm just going to scare her.
Scare her.
She thought, okay.
That never works. Don't ever scare
I'm
anyone.
big
You
and
know it's
brave.
going to go left.
But this is the thing, this is why they always say, look, if you're going to draw for a weapon or do anything, or have a weapon, you have to have the intent to use it because...
Or
Like,
he
things
should've
happen.
emptied it out or something. Well, he's a child. He can't empty it out.
Yeah, or he should have just, they once put your finger in your jacket
Yeah.
and been like, yo, listen, I got a gun in it. So just behave yourself.
And if she doesn't, then you take it out.
Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah, he didn't intend on shooting her, but he did
Yeah.
because there was a struggle for the gun and
Yeah.
then she got shot.
Yeah, because he shot her finger first, then that shot the finger off.
Yeah, shot her
Then
finger
she tried to fight him off the gun, then a bit of struggle. Pew, pew, pew.
On her eyebrow.
Done.
Yeah. And then Pat got her.
And then he
but,
calls the dad, innit? The dad?
Yeah,
of
so
course,
then,
because
yeah.
he tried to drag her, but she's too heavy, I think.
Yeah.
Because when someone dies, they become even more heavy than what they are, innit?
Yeah. And then obviously the dad, yeah, disposed of the body, etc. But what for me was just wild was that, this is on your son.
Mm-hmm.
And you just thought, oh yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not in any way more remorseful because he tried to take the rap. Because it's your fault
It
anyway.
is your fault.
Yeah.
You know,
You
furthermore,
need to take the rap.
yeah, you're the parent, protect
Exactly,
your child. Like,
exactly.
I don't feel, I'm not like, oh yeah, well done, great one. No, you deserve it.
He stayed in prison, didn't he?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
Because he was
Always
accessory.
accessory,
Yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor brother.
Oh, wait, hold on. That whole family. So the cousin who attempted murder, and then the two brothers for accessory, and then the son
Yeah, the
for
whole family's
murder.
done.
Yeah.
Lord of
Zaren's
mercy.
dad's in prison.
Imagine that. That's mad.
Even the deacon was still in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But-
they let him out though.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
the
charges
Yeah,
got
yeah,
dropped.
yeah.
Went to the church.
Yeah.
Free my guy.
Yeah.
Don't know.
That was peak.
But no, I was just disgusted that he tried to kill his brother. Because obviously...
I can't believe it.
He tried to frame his brother.
Yeah.
That's what was
Yeah.
wrong. He's like, yeah, you had the blood in me. Sorry, he was like,
Yeah.
no, I didn't.
And it was like everything was pointing to the brother.
Yeah, I was convinced.
And even
And he
what's
took him out to the
John's
lake to kill him.
wife, Mayor's best friend, what's
Laurie.
her name? Laurie. Even Laurie said, yeah, I think it was a bit
Yeah,
like,
they
Yeah.
yeah. push it onto him.
Yeah.
No,
Because everyone, so obviously the dad was like, yeah, Bill came in with blood. And then obviously he's now gone and told Laurie, oh yeah, because Bill was acting wild that night. So obviously he's trying to create this story of, yeah, bruv, this guy was moving mad that night. And then on top of that, she's already stayed at his crib. So something must have been going on there.
Wow.
Only to find out that it was him. And he's in love with some
And
kid.
And
most
that's what was the
disgusting-
wild thing.
Yeah, the thing that pissed me off the most is that he wanted Laurie to take DJ.
That
Yeah.
hurt me.
The ultimate
Yeah.
disrespect.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I
that
mean, she
hurt
took
me.
him,
Yeah, but I mean,
but the ultimate disrespect.
yeah, that's rude.
That is out of order.
That's rude. Well, she can't give him to bloody Erin's dad. He's in jail, so
Yeah, but
Yeah.
DJ's, I mean, Dylan's parents, well, now that you know it's not your blood.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a
and
bit
the thing
different
is as
situation.
well, technically, when you look at it,
they don't have
he's
to.
just with a complete stranger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like,
That's not his mum.
yeah,
not his
it's
mum,
like there's
it's not his
no
dad,
blood,
It's not
there's
family
no
member.
relation.
He's got
You're just a
his
stranger.
Sister,
Well,
goes down to his
yeah, true,
sister. That's about it.
true,
He goes and visits his brother in juvie.
innit? But I can't lie. I understand why the kid done it. I thought it was quite interesting how it all pieced together.
It's crazy though. They would have never found out if they didn't find the gun
Yeah.
Yeah,
that went missing.
That,
Yeah.
It's so good. Like, that's a good thing why, what am I saying? Mare has been so easy to contact. That's when it came in handy because
Yep.
the old man called her.
yeah,
And was
after his
like,
wife
yeah,
died.
my gun went missing, but then
Yeah,
it came
but then
back.
Luckily, he had cameras.
I know.
yeah. Because it was loads of little things. Because so obviously the gun went missing, and then obviously he's like, but that's the thing about old people, innit? It's these little things
Yeah.
that
You have to pick it at it.
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, there's always a robin out there and it wasn't there this morning.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh. And then you find out, oh yeah, it's been run over or something. And then obviously when the drug addict died
Yeah.
and there was a jumper there from their reunion,
Mm.
she pieced that together. Then they were in the restaurant and she was like, bruv, you're cheating again. Like,
Yeah.
you're sleeping with my best friend's husband. And she was like, what are you talking about? I ain't sleeping with him. I've been sleeping with him
5
for
years.
5 years.
No, that was 5 years ago. That was a
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah. So then obviously Mare's like, oh, so it was someone else. So obviously all these little pieces, but I can't lie, I just still feel sorry for Sable, man. Detective Sable.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Like, why did he have to die?
Yeah.
They really did need to kill him.
I thought he got shot in the head and then he was
Maybe
going to
he'll get out.
survive.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
brain damage might be a
Yeah.
vegetable, but I mean, it's better than
a
nothing.
little, you know, give him life.
Vegetable.
At
He
least.
did not need to die
At
Nah.
all.
so suddenly.
Give him life.
It's
But-
Just when they were about to crack the case as well.
It's probably a reason though. There must be a reason behind why they probably
They
made it.
can't
that.
be
Yeah.
too far in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, to give us like a summary of why Sable died now is because
Mm-hmm.
they finally cracked the case. Well, they finally got a lead to find out where Katie and there was another girl
Yeah,
that got kidnapped as well, and they found out it was the same person. They went to go and find it. Bear in mind, Mare's not even on the case,
Yeah.
so she goes with him obviously because now Zable's leading the case. They go to the place unarmed with no other people, just them two.
They got guns.
They had guns, yeah.
Yeah, but Mare done that bears and I don't know why.
Men love running into houses.
Running
into
Nothing.
houses.
What is worth? It's not worth the risk. Like, you're not invincible because you're like the head of something.
I think she thinks, bruv, like, this is a small town, bruv.
Yeah,
who's going to
like,
do
who's
me
gonna come-
something?
Who's gonna do
Yeah,
me? Innit?
it's them ones.
I'm the-
Everyone knows
This guy was
right.
gonna
I'm the
kill
mayor
you.
of this town.
That guy was.
Oh.
Hey! I'm the mayor of this town.
Ben is still with us, guys. As you
Ben
can
is
feel
in
the presence
spirit.
in it.
In the spirit.
Honestly.
Can't remember what I was saying. No, he was gonna kill Mare in the house.
Of course.
Don't know what she thought.
Listen, he was ready to die back this because he was bullet
He had
everyone.
cameras. I think the guy's phone and he was flicking through.
Yeah.
And then he saw Mare. I was like, oh, you're done.
Um,
Yeah, that scene in the house was mad.
Yeah, because honestly, I felt like he was just a bit slow. I can't lie. Because the pipe is dancing, fam. The pipe
It was
is
literally
dancing.
shaking it upside and down. Do
It
you know
nearly
what it
came
reminds me
off
of?
the
wall.
The Shy. Remember when we watched The Shy? There's a show
Yeah,
called The Shy
yeah,
that we
same
watched,
thing.
and it was
Yeah.
the same thing. Basically, a girl got kidnapped, and
Yeah.
then she was making noise. It's like,
Yeah, but they were good for that. Like, they were good how they clocked that and they were making up the noise. But then, yeah, I was just like, bruv, guys, this guy's moving suspect. Like, draw your weapon. So then obviously man had his hand on it and he's just looking at him as if to say, go on, I'm waiting for you to move. And indeed he did.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he shot your
Yeah,
ass.
so quickly, man.
Isn't it? It was just like quick draw, bang.
one shot to the head.
Headshot.
Pow.
It
Boom.
really upset me, man.
Yeah, same. Because even when Mare shot him, I thought, I hope they don't put her in custody and it's like, we're gonna have to investigate this and blah blah blah. But I think because they found the girls, and also that was kind of like a lift for her
Yeah.
because she was at that time she was going through counselling. She had just found the girls. She's getting closer to the case.
Yeah.
Things were not, and obviously she was dating.
Mm-hmm,
You know, I can't lie.
The writer.
I thought it was him.
I thought he had something to do with it.
I definitely
I
thought.
actually thought he had
I
something to do
thought
with it.
he was
I would've
kidnapping
I
the
was like,
girls.
he's getting close to her.
Yeah.
To be hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, some
But,
psychotic stuff,
yeah.
innit? I thought he
Guys,
was
I
him.
think you guys should start writing the show because evidently you got some good plot twists. Because that would have been a very good plot twist. But I didn't think of
I
him.
was thinking, why is he interested in her?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And
No
like,
offense, but
heavily.
He just saw her at a bar and all of a sudden he was like, yeah. And it was like,
And this is what I don't
what's
understand,
it
yeah?
about her?
Man's a writer, yeah? So obviously, come to the book signing now. There's galley
Yeah,
on
everywhere.
him. On him.
Like, he had no time for men.
And then she's just standing there like, oh. is
Yeah. Oh, let me just go and get a drink.
it? Yeah. And then he chases after her. I'm thinking, brother, you just left 4, 5, 6 for Mare.
Isn't it?
Obviously, Maya's got something. She's got that special sauce.
Bruv, I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
She's got
That
that.
stand, maybe.
Innit?
Boy, must be. Because, But
I proper thought he had something to do with it.
yeah, say, I can't lie, I thought he definitely
What,
was
with
the
defense?
Innit?
Or the
Yeah.
kids.
I thought, nah, he must be trying to get closer to hide.
Yeah.
But-
Or he was going to do, I don't know. I just felt like, yeah, there was something about him. But I was quite surprised, to be honest, that,
It was genuine.
that he was actually genuinely like, no, I like, literally, I like you. Like, this is real. And it's like, right, okay.
And why would he move? Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, you're a big time writer, yeah. Why would you come move to this little town?
Yeah.
that
Didn't make
has
any
nothing
sense.
for you?
Any
But
sense.
he moved in the end, didn't he?
Yeah, he moved
Yeah,
back.
yeah. So he cut back because I think he had like a deal or something
Yeah.
or another
Yeah.
book to write or something like that.
I think long
Wow.
distance works best for me.
The pop-ups
she-
don't
she
really,
needs
shouldn't really like
Yeah,
that.
she ain't on that.
Yeah.
But I did like see the transition in her, and I thought that it was, in a way, I felt relieved because I was just like, yeah, man, you're getting your therapy,
Yeah.
closed one case, and
No, you closed two actually. If you think
well,
about
no,
it.
first she closed
Yeah,
the
oh, yeah,
first one,
yeah.
but then
By the
she
end.
thought she closed the second one, but that's what I'm saying about Mare. She's so good at what she does.
Yep.
She's like, because I clocked that she wasn't satisfied when she turned to him and went, where did you shoot her? And he was like, oh, in the head, I can't remember. It was like dark and stuff.
Yeah.
She was a bit like, yeah.
And also,
I'm not
she was
buying
talking
it.
about the gun as well because they were like, we haven't found the
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah.
Like, what
It's
kind
an
of gun it is?
old-fashioned gun, yeah.
Yeah, he was like, oh, yeah, 45. And she's like,
She's like, if you killed someone, you would know.
Exactly. Like, you would, especially if it's your first time, that will be ringing in your head non-stop. So, when she now clocked, I can't lie, what would you lot do? Because her best friend, I feel like her best friend was out of line
Yeah.
to turn around and say, why did you do your job properly? Because that's basically what she
Yeah,
said.
that's what she said.
Because she said, oh, you couldn't leave it alone.
Yeah.
You've got someone already arrested, confessing to the crime, but now you want to come and take my son.
But your son
Your
is
son killed someone.
your
Bruv.
son is
That's how serial killers are created, bro.
He would have killed you next.
That's it.
it's real. Though,
On
it's
some
real.
Riverdale shit.
Yeah, for real.
So, yeah, I think she did. I think she did the right thing,
Yeah?
Yeah,
and she was still trying to be there for the friend.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, I don't know if I would try to do that.
yeah.
'Cause
What,
don't
be there
know.
for the friend or convict the killer?
I
I
thought-
would convict the killer, but I don't know if I'll try to be there for you once I've taken everyone in your family. To
Yeah,
prison.
nah, yeah, it's true, it's true,
And
it's
you told
true.
me to leave you alone. Like, I.
Do you know what I thought was interesting? So you know when she rolls up to the school and then
Oh, yeah,
Ryan
he runs
sees
away.
her,
Yeah.
and it was
he
like
runs.
I feel like that was like a heads up of saying, look,
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I know.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Cause
gave him the chance to go home though.
Yeah, she did. And then even then, she was like to
Yeah,
them,
she
man,
was-
no one's
yeah.
coming in but me, bruv. Stay back. And I
So many
felt...
police boy.
Listen, for that small boy,
For that
I'm thinking,
little
what, is he going
boy.
to walk out with an AK or
And he got the
something?
gun back. Like, he ain't got the gun. So he was clever as well. He was like, if I
Yeah, he
disposed
was.
it or something, he would have found it.
Yeah.
All this stuff. He'd been watching way too many programs.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, these
And
kids...
she was like, why
at
would you do
Netflix-
that? And he was like, well, and he's like,
And he was like, I just want this over and done with. Alright.
excuse me.
You killed someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah,
If
he...
you wanted it over and done with, you would have confessed to the sins that you have done.
Yeah, but if you saw
Just
it,
like,
it was...
it's just like Your Honour.
Yeah, true,
It is
true.
like Your Honour.
Yeah, it did give me that vibe, though.
Yeah,
That Sky Atlantic...
You can see
You know.
that HBO.
Yeah, it's definitely... You can see the pattern.
Yeah.
But, I mean, overall, I enjoyed it. I can't lie. I enjoyed it because of the many plot twists, the many, if you want to call it, false stories or misdirections. Because I believed in some of the misdirections.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this priest, boy. Then it was like, actually, no, this guy can't be in love with me. He's a killer.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, wait, her boyfriend
Cousin.
is the killer.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh no, it's this cousin. Oh no, wait, it's that cousin.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait, it's his son. So it was a lot of
I
like
didn't think it was gonna be
misdirections.
his son.
That was
Did
a
not
good.
see
That
that
was a good
coming.
twist. That was a very good twist.
Didn't see it coming. But when you find out it's his son, it's like,
It makes sense.
oh yeah, duh, clocking everything now. But I also thought that the mother knew.
Yeah,
but I
don't-
she only found out that morning.
Yeah. And she was just there like, bruh.
Also, there's one of the things. You know the old lady that died having a heart attack driving when her husband confessed to having an affair.
Oh
Mare's
my
mum.
god! No, do you know what it was for me? Mare's reaction.
Yeah, she was laughing so hard in the car, and her mum's like, "It wasn't even an affair." And it was like twice or 3 times. That was so. Why would you say that in your wife's wake? Like,
That is,
He's like, I was gonna tell her, but obviously I'm not gonna get to tell her now.
bruh, man exposed
How can you do
everything.
that?
Everything.
He wanted to confess it before she goes upstairs.
What's the point? Your wife, the
Innit?
one person that needed to know is dead. So
Nah, he
you got
felt
away with it.
Yeah.
he
He
felt
got guilty.
convicted.
He
Yeah.
felt guilty.
So instead of telling one person, you tell the
The
whole
whole
bloody
meeting.
town. Like,
Nah,
Bruh.
his mum, too funny.
but no, I was just happy that they found the girls.
Yeah. I'm
Definitely
glad
happy.
Katie did
And they
that.
was able to
And
close
it's-
the case,
and it seemed
basically.
like her
Yeah.
mum recovered from cancer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hair
Out of
out.
nowhere, it was
Yeah.
like, oh, you glowed up
Innit?
real quick.
So,
But yeah, no, I did like it, to be honest.
So
I think it was the right amount of episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the
Short,
last one, I was like,
sweet.
what else is there gonna happen? Like, they solved the case, she's happy,
Mm.
and then last 30 minutes,
yeah.
plot twist.
Plot
Such an
twist
odd number
everywhere.
though. 7
Yeah.
7 episodes.
Yeah, innit? Random. I
Yeah,
was
very
like,
odd. Like
maybe 5
round
to
it up.
10 or
Yeah.
yeah.
Usually, I've never seen something that has 7 episodes. Either like 5 or 8 or 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few. It varies, innit?
Yeah, I
But-
guess 7 now is the new thing.
I like it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
It's better than dragging it to 10.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say. So, what if you could rate it out of 10? What would you rate it as?
Ooh, what did I give you on that?
I can't remember.
5, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
I
didn't
swear.
give it that well. We both didn't give it
Yeah,
that well.
he said that.
Alright, do you know what? This one I'll give a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5. Or, no, 7. 7.
Yeah,
7's
I
a good
think I'd
number.
say I'm torn between 6 and 7.
Right, 6. Huh?
I know, I think 6 is too low.
Mm.
Only because the first episode I was just like, what? It was a bit draggy.
Mm.
Yeah.
But actually, it built up, so I'll say 7. Because I was, like you said before, I was very convinced. With all the people that were prime suspect, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, they did. Yeah, no, yeah. So, yeah, I'll give it a 7.
Okay, yourself?
It was alright. I think maybe because I've been watching other things, it felt a bit slow for me. But I mean, the last couple episodes were good, so I can't lie. So I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a
Okay.
generous 7.
So 7's
Round
all
it
round.
off.
7's all
Yeah.
I'll
round.
get it round it off.
Obviously, make sure you watch it. Or well, if you want to watch it, watch it. It's on Sky Atlantic. You can also catch it on if you got like Sky, you can watch it on.
Sky, you can watch if
Sky
you've got Now
Player.
TV. You
Yeah,
can watch it on
Now
Now
TV, all them
TV. So
things.
you got your
For
avenues.
23 days on our TV, by the way.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
Episodes out.
Trust me.
You ain't got 23 days.
You just better hurry up.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
apart from that, what have you been watching?
Oh my
actually?
god, I watched Lady Parts. And
Is it good?
Sorry?
Lady Parts, the Channel,
Channel
4.
It's out now.
Yeah, it's all on More 4.
Sorry, I don't
It's
understand.
about the girl band, these Muslim girls. It's actually really funny. They made a punk rock group, and it's really funny. I definitely recommend it.
So what is it like? Their journey?
It's not even the journey. It's just these girls decide to make a band,
Mm.
and then there's this one girl who's so awkward, and she's like a bio something graduate, and her parents are looking for a husband for her and stuff, and then she falls into the band, and yeah,
Man.
it's funny. It's like it's kind of like it's like an in betweener / like it's really funny.
Okay.
Slash-
And that's where?
Channel 4, More 4,
Okay.
British. So
Is that all you're watching?
no, I don't think so, but I can't remember what else I'm watching. But that's the main thing I'm excited about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, Handmaid's Tale.
Oh,
Listen.
we haven't actually watched it, you know. We ain't watched
I've
it.
heard thanks. So yeah, I just don't say too much on that.
Watch it.
Okay. That says enough for me, boy.
Watch it.
Yeah.
That says
I
enough.
thought that the trailer shows a lot, but
I bet there's
Just the
probably
beginning.
they would just give you
Straight to the
snippets.
surface.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
worried.
good. That's
I'm
good. That's
shook.
good. It looks good anyway.
It
It looks
is.
good anyway.
What
Joel?
about yourself?
Oh, all right, me. Walking Dead. So I started watching. Well, me and Joel started watching Walking Dead. I really wanted to watch Walking Dead for the longest. So.
Oh my god, how many seasons is it?
10 seasons. So we got a lot to watch.
But
You know,
wait,
it's got Tony Gates from season 1 of Line of Duty, the black man.
Oh, yeah, wait.
He's in it.
He's in Walking Dead?
And it's got what's
he's
her
in
name
another
from
Black
Black Panther.
Oh, yeah, she's like the main face of it now.
Yeah, she's
Well, yeah. So someone was telling me, because obviously we're on season 3, right? So we're like, oh yeah, like just being introduced to her. Someone was telling me she becomes a main.
Yeah, because
All the
she's in
posters.
the last couple seasons.
Doesn't
So-
she have a... No, she's not got a... What's it called when they make another spin-off? It's not her.
Oh.
No. That's Tony Gates. He's in the spin-off. He's in the Fear of the Walking Dead, I think.
Is he in that?
Because there's Fear of the Walking Dead, then obviously Walking Dead's first, and then I think there's Fear of the Walking Dead, and then there's the Walking Dead Beyond something. I think Ben was talking about it like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm not
really
surprised
enjoying
it's
it.
really good.
When will the dead stop walking?
In it,
Oh,
fam.
that's what I
10
wanna know.
seasons.
That's what I want to know.
Is it
Even the
Punisher.
Punisher's in it as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I like the Punisher.
Innit? He's one of my
He's a
favorite
good
actors.
character. He's a good character.
But I feel like he does play a lot of the same.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
He was good in Baby
Like
Driver.
angry, you know.
Yeah, he's a baby driver. Yeah, I think that's the only thing he's kind of
Not
a little
as-
bit
yeah.
different.
Yeah. Anything else?
What else am I watching? No, that's the only new thing that I want to talk about that I've watched.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else. Black Lightning, but that's done.
Yeah,
I
that's
ain't
done
decided
now.
that. I may have had to come in Netflix.
Boy, don't. That's all I'm saying. Swiftly moving on. What have I been watching? Hold on, let me spin
I
up
just
the
want to say,
Netflix.
I'm really
Ragnarok.
looking forward to watching
There you go.
Yeah.
Fresh, Fried and Crispy.
Is it
That
good?
trailer, it's not out yet.
Oh.
Comes out on the 9th. But that trailer looks good. So I'm looking forward to watching that.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah, and
can't lie.
Loki's coming out this month
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So by the time you watch it, it will be out. By the time you listen to this, it will be out.
I really can't wait to watch that.
I've been watching bare things. So yeah, obviously Ragnarok. Ragnarok is sick. I love it. Can't lie. And then I was watching something about a samurai on Netflix, but I can't remember what it was called. But that was pretty good. Learned a lot about samurais and the history of that. And the last thing I'm watching, well, I've only just recently started watching it. It's Death by Magic on Netflix. Can't lie. Definitely was having an African dad moment where I was on the settee, half asleep. So I ain't really watched it. But it's some guy that goes around the world doing tricks or magic tricks that someone attempts but died from. So
Wait, is
then-
it real?
Yeah, well, apparently.
I hate magic.
So he reenacts it. And it's like, oh, okay.
I actually hate
woo.
magic so much.
Well, the thing is, for me, I'm kind of like, well, you're not going to die, are you? So you clearly done it. Okay.
Well, yeah.
So I'm just
It's
waiting.
true, yeah.
Yeah, but because they don't show you how he does it, it's like, oh. So you
You have
just,
to watch it to
you
figure
go
it
into
out.
the box and then it shows you outside of the box. But how did you get out of the box? That's what I want to know. But yeah, that's all I've been watching really.
That's a good lineup. A lot of recommendations.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got a lot there, guys.
A lot.
And they're
So
all kind of ish new. Walking Dead's not new, but yeah, you got some
yeah,
new
that's what I
shows.
was cool.
I'm sure
But-
a lot of people have seen Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know if you want to do you want us to do an episode on that.
I do not
Yeah.
know if I'm going to be watching
all 10.
Not all 10. Not all 10.
Hey, it hooks you in, you know. Honestly, it hooks
Isn't it
you
finished?
in.
It's the last season.
Because
Yeah.
I remember... Anyways, yeah. Because I know a couple spoilers.
Oh,
Yeah, don't share
Just
them.
keep it there.
Keep it. Woo,
that's it.
keep
But
it sealed.
Yeah.
let us know what you're watching. Let us know if you're watching anything that we're watching.
Yeah.
And let us know what you want on the podcast.
Yeah. Send
Got 2 more
suggestions.
episodes of-
Yeah, innit? 2 more episodes and season 2 is done. And then we will be out living our best lives, so don't bother us. But make sure you follow. And make sure you listen to all the
Keep up
episodes.
to date.
And
Exactly.
yes. But obviously when we come back, we'll come back with some good content because by then Lupin will be done.
Lupin,
Yeah.
Loki would
Loki
be
will be
done.
done.
Oh my god, Thingy will be back at Money Heist.
Money
Money
Heist will be
Heist.
back. Stranger Things?
When is Stranger Things meant to come out?
Boy, we
It'll
don't
probably come
know.
back. It'll probably come
There's
out
no
on Halloween.
dates.
I feel like they'll just bring it around Halloween.
They do.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah.
line it up.
They
And
better
then there's
bring it
gonna
out
be
now.
some obviously shows that we just don't know
Yeah,
about.
random
Yeah.
shows. Shows
So-
that we like, shows that we might not like.
Yeah.
I
A
like
lot of
when- I
things.
like when everyone has a different
Yeah, different
rate.
opinions.
When the rate's
Yeah.
like 5 and an 8, and it's like, oh.
Innit? It's like, why? And then it's like, why'd you give it a 5? Oh, because it was this. Yeah, but what about this bit? And it's like, Rob, prof, relax.
Relax, innit?
Just because you gave it an 8. Alright? Damn. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. It's been a pleasure as usual. And yeah, let us know what you think.
Yeah. Bye.
Make sure to follow us on all socials at the Binge Pod UK. Bye.
Peace.